welcome back to the Citizen channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well on our talking point show as we look back at Manchester City 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Yes, they got a goal. That's the first goal they've got in, 4 games, I think, after that 3-3 at Anfield. So well done to them. Fortunately, it was only the one and we managed 3. This was on the 22nd of October 2022. Match day 11 of season 22-23. Part 1, and that's what it is, part 1, of course. So please welcome to Match Report, stats and facts, of course. So please, if you are new to the channel and my voice is going, because I've just got back from the game about an hour, well, what time is it now? About an hour and 3/4 ago, so not the greatest atmosphere today, but, you know, you have to have a sing-along, don't you? But it is what it is, I suppose. City never really got going either. I don't think the fans ever properly really got going either. So please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. I do everything City, past, present and forever, of course. And it'd be great to have you on board. Spread the word. And please leave us your comments on this match or anything to do with City. And, of course, give us a thumbs up, guys. It's great to get views, but it's nice to get thumbs up as well. Right, match report, stats and facts on this game. Yeah, 3 changes, actually, the team. 3 changes to the Liverpool game. I got 10 out of 11, so I was quite happy with that. That's not bad. I thought I got 11. And I looked at it twice. It was in the ground. I was checking on Twitter what the team was. And I thought I got a full 11. I was dead chuffed. I put it out, and then I realised I hadn't seen Mahrez was playing. I'd of course put Foden in where Mahrez was, so I only got 10 out of 11. But that wasn't too bad, was it? So the team for this one: Edison, Akanji, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo. So I was full house on the defence. Rodri, Bernardo, KDB, a full house on the midfield, and it's just up front. I lost on Mahrez, Haaland, and Grealish. I had Foden, Haaland, and Grealish. So Mahrez, Haaland, and Grealish. So there you go. I didn't do too bad. Referee and VAR. Yeah, I mean, I know we got the penalty today, but obviously we were singing FVAR anyway, because it does ruin the game, doesn't it? But I mean, if the ref had refed it properly, we wouldn't need VAR, would we? Let's be honest about it. Anyway, Craig Pawson was the ref, and Lee Mason, who's now retired from being on the pitch, but he still does VAR, of course. Right, the match report. Not the most intense start, was it, by City or Brighton? It certainly wasn't all guns blazing. It's I think it was the 20th minute before we had a good chance, and Sanchez connects with Haaland in the box. But I don't think it was a foul. I think it was just a block, and he got a connection to him. So there's no chance there. So no, there was shouts for a pen. I think VAR had a look at that as well. Didn't give anything. 22 minutes, yes, it was 1-0. Yeah, as I said, not much excitement up to them, but finally, it's funny, I was on Bolt from the Blue the other day and mentioned about Edison and saying, you know, at the moment, if his distribution is not great, which it hasn't been, he's not having any assists, he had, obviously, he was getting, and all of a sudden he comes up with an assist, but obviously Haaland had to do a lot of work, didn't he? But obviously it was a long punt up by Haaland, Edison. Haaland, I don't know what Sanchez was doing. It was a bit Edison-like coming out. He obviously got it tucked round him. Of course, Webster was asking for the foul, but basically he just got bullied. He just got bullied off it. I don't think there was any foul there. It was, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and he just wasn't strong enough. So Haaland bullied him, which we know he's good at. And side-footed it home, and why not? I mean, I must admit, when it did go in, I thought, it's got to be cancelled, this. So I was quite chuffed. I watched it back on replay. No, we just bullied him out of it. Simple as that. 1-0 for City. 32 minutes of great move involving Mahrez and Bernardo, and Kev shoots, but between them, I think Dunk got the block on it, but Dunk and the keeper the keeper's just behind Dunk. I think he might have blocked it as well, but obviously he blocked it for a corner. 38 minutes, Welbeck had a half chance up the other end, slashed a shot wide from a corner. 41 minutes with Bernardo remonstrating. We know what Bernardo's like. He likes to have a bit of a moan, doesn't he? But, when he's angry like that, he must have took a kick. He must have took a knot. And obviously they must have played on for, what, another minute and a half or something like that before they called it back for a penalty. Looking back, I just had a quick look at the highlights, and he made contact. It was a bit soft, but at the end of the day, if you make contact with a player, they're entitled to go down, and it was a penalty. And what a penalty it was! I mean, it must must have been all of almost 5 minutes before Ireland had a chance to step up and take the penalty from the incident. And poor Sanchez, he started to move, but he hit it with that much power into the side netting Ireland that Sanchez couldn't do anything about it. It was a fantastic penalty. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I actually recorded it. You'll see it on air. I did a recording of it. The pace of it was absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't normally do things like that, but I thought, well, it's at our end, and I like to do little things for you that a lot of you guys don't get to the games often, certainly, from other countries, etc. So I thought I'd just do that for you. I'm not one of these guys who likes recording. I just like to watch the game and get on with it, but I just do these things for the blog. So I hope you enjoyed that anyway. But a fantastic penalty. So yeah, Sanchez no chance. So half time 2-0. Yeah, I did say to my son, we should get on to make this at least 4 or 5-0, but it wasn't to be, was it? I thought Brighton certainly took advantage of the second half. A bit of a lackluster overall display by City. We were good enough on the day. Into the second half, 52 minutes. Mars had a great chance. He was fed by KD. He should have really done better, but his shot was easily blocked by Sanchez. 53 minutes, and Ederson, I don't know what the hell he was doing. It's a good job he had an assist, and he made a good save at 2-1, which we'll talk about in a minute. But it was poor from Ederson. A good Trossard shot. He took it quick, but Ederson should have saved that. At least got something on it. It's as though he misjudged the flight of it. He shouldn't be caught at the near post like that. And all of a sudden, Brighton are back in it, and the tails are up a little bit. 54 minutes, Mahrez fouled one of their players on the halfway line who sort of turned him inside out. And 62 minutes, we got folded on for Mahrez. So it was very, very inept Mahrez, not having the greatest game. 67 minutes, a rare Bernardo mistake. I thought Bernardo was superb in this game. I'll be fair with you. I thought he was brilliant all day, but it was just one little mistake. Unfortunately, Brighton couldn't make the most of it, and the ball sailed over the bar. 71 minutes, almost a Haaland hat-trick. He's fed through by KDB, but Dunk gets a block. I thought Dunk played okay today, actually blocks a shot as he cut inside. 72 minutes from the resulting corner. I thought it was in, actually, but obviously it just sort of skewed wide, didn't it? A Laporte header just from the corner went just wide. 73 minutes, as I said, it was 2-1. And Ederson this time, I think Trossard had got the better of Cancelo and whipped in a shot. And this time, Ederson managed to block it. And that sort of almost, well, that and the assist sort of made up for the goal, I suppose. But it was a soft goal to let him. 75 minutes, a bit of KDB magic, of course. Just one of those goals from nowhere. I have been saying in my odd show that he must be due a goal. He must be due a goal soon. He's not scored for a while. Well, I don't think he has. He probably hasn't. I forgot about it, but it doesn't feel as though he's scored for a while. But outside of the day, I think it was Bernardo set him up, wasn't it? And Sanchez was nowhere near it, just right into that far corner. Sanchez couldn't get anywhere. He's not a small keeper, is he, Sanchez? He just couldn't get anywhere near it. Fantastic goal from KDB, 75 minutes. So that settled the nerves a bit. 3-1, possibly game over. They're not coming back from that. 77 minutes, Palmer for Grealish. 80 minutes Alvarez for Haaland, 95 minutes. Laporte was down, looks a bit dodgy, didn't it? But he did come on for the final minute or two, so hopefully he's all right. But he may be getting a rest in Dortmund after that. If he's got a kick on the ankle or something like that, he might be getting a rest on that one anyway. So there you go, 3-1. The match stats themselves, these are very interesting, guys. I've never seen stats like this against... I might have seen stats like this against, say... in the Champions League, a big team, one of the big teams we play. But these are shocking, really. Shots are okay. 10 from City, which isn't a lot for City. 8 by them, 8 by Brighton, and on target 4 for us and 2 for them. But it's the other stats. Possession just 47% for City, so that's 53% for Brighton. Unbelievable. Passes 428 for City. 466 for Brighton. I've never seen anything like this. The accuracy of these passes, this is the shocker. The accuracy. City's accuracy of those passes, 82%. I've never seen it as low a figure. I've never, in all the years I've been doing these vlogs and doing these stats, I mean, I'd have to, there might have been, but I'm sorry, 82%. I mean, 92% is excellent, 88% is okay, but 82% pass accuracy by City, that was shocking. And we got beat. Yeah, Brighton was 84%. So Brighton were far better on the accuracy. Unbelievable. Just some strange stats there, guys. You know me, I like the stats. I'd be very surprised if there's been any like that, even in like Champions League finals, FA Cup, League Cup finals, whatever. Very, very odd stats for a team like Brighton to come to the Etihad and totally dominate like that on the stats. I'm not saying they dominated the game because I didn't feel as though they did particularly. I thought City played okay, fine, with a better team, deserved the win, but very odd. Fouls, 11 by us, 12 by them. 1 yellow card for us and 3 for them. Offsides, none for us. Alan's a genius, isn't he? I mean, he never gets caught offside anyway. 4 for them. Corners, 6 for us, 3 for them. XG philosophy, if you like your XG philosophy, my thanks to @XG philosophy. City 1.9 and Brighton 0.55. Now, our overall record at home against Brighton now, quite impressive. We played them 13 times in the league. We've won 11, drawn 2, and scored 33 and let in 7. So we haven't played that many times, but we've got a pretty good. It's not as good away from home, but it's pretty good at home. Decisions. Yeah, we'll go into this more a bit when we do the preview for the Dortmund game in the next couple of days, which will be out before Tuesday night. Yeah, on the bench, I think, to get a run out at Dortmund, Akif, perhaps, Gundogan and Foden. Obviously, Foden came on in this game, but I think those three, surely, the lads that were on the bench, will probably start against Dortmund. Possibly Gomez. Gomez might get a start as well. So there's sort of 4 potential changes. And of the guys on the pitch today who didn't do themselves any favours, well, Ederson. You have to say Ederson. I mean, if this was a dead rubber, obviously Ortega would be in net anyway. But I mean, could he put Ortega in against Dortmund? Could he spring a bit of a surprise and put Ortega in just to give Ederson a kick up the bum sort of thing? He possibly could do. But certainly Ederson didn't do himself any favours today. Although, having said that, he had an assist. So it's hard to say, isn't it? But that was a poor. It was a poor goal to let in. It really was a poor goal. We all make mistakes. Every player makes mistakes, of course you do. But Ederson's got to be doing better than that. And the other 2 guys who, for me, Grealish, as you know, I love Grealish, but I don't think he did anything to sort of warrant thinking, oh yeah, Pep's got to play him next time in this game. I just don't think he did enough. All credit to Brighton. Brighton played very, very well, of course he did. And more importantly, or even more so, someone who's not done themselves any favours, I thought was Mahrez. I thought Mahrez was shocking. I think he played very well at all today. He had a great chance to score a goal that he messed up, and that would have perhaps papered over the cracks a little bit. I thought Mahrez angry was very poor today. So poor Haaland was relying on perhaps KDB more and Bernardo, people like that. So there you go. That's just my little decisions. There'll be more on that, of course, with the lead up to the Dortmund game. And it'll be very interesting to see what Pep does for Dortmund. Will he go strong? Will he hopefully to win this game? I think if we perform anything like our last 3 games, Copenhagen, Liverpool and Brighton, if we go to those standards, we'll be lucky to escape with a draw at Dortmund. I'll talk about it more in the preview show and see how they've gone on after they've been playing today as well. I've not seen that yet. But, I mean, a draw will be good enough, don't get me wrong. A draw will be fine, but we'll have our work cut out, I think. I think Dortmund might sort of see a little bit of a chink in the armour at the moment and might go for it a little bit. And, I'm surprised if someone like Bellingham steps up and, a lot of talk about him coming to City and does the dirty on us. But we'll check that out anyway, guys. Join me for the preview show for the Dortmund game and the odd show, of course, which will be out. And please watch my live player. I did a live player rating show after the game. Obviously, a few people on, a bit of fun, and just keep your eyes out for that. There'll be a replay of it. I'll post that onto Twitter, etc., to let you know about that as well. So please check out my live player rating show of City versus Brighton. Man of the match, man of the match. City's man of the match was KDB. Well, I'll tell you, my man of the match was Bernardo. I thought Bernardo was my man of the match. I'm sorry, KDB and Haaland, excellent, but I thought Bernardo again by a long way. I thought he was absolutely superb again today. Anyway, check those out if you can, and I'll see you all very soon with the Dortmund odds show and preview show. Thanks for watching, guys. Please, until we meet, let us know your comments. Let us know your thoughts, guys. Let us know your thoughts on today. It'd be great to hear from you. Until we meet again, I want to ask one thing, don't I? Please, stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Bye for now.